to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. I'm M. I'm M. I'm M. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. I'm M. I'm M. I'm M. I'm M. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. I'm M. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. I'm in. Welcome to speak on it. Welcome to speak on it. I'm in. Welcome to speak on it. Welcome to speak on it. I'm in. Welcome to speak on it. Welcome to speak on it. I'm in. Welcome to speak. Welcome. I'm in. Welcome to speak. 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 I'm in. Who you with, Kirk, dog?
Yo, welcome back to Speak on it with Who You With, Kurt Dog. I'm M. Who You With, Kurt Dog. Man, I've been listening to this debate. Man, this is crazy. I want to know how y'all felt about it, because for me, it started out okay. Just okay. The first couple of minutes I listened to it. Want to also thank Heal America Tour, Bishop Sheila Turnbull, and also Pastor Candace Flemings for coming on a while ago. As you heard in the video, I had to cut off because I have to take care of wifey. She has surgery today, so if she need me, I gotta go. That's my rib. I got to take care of her first. So, but this debate, it was totally chaos. The part I seen at the beginning, Biden kind of surprised me when he said "wrong guy, wrong night, wrong day." I said, "Oh hell." It's finna go down. And then Trump said he has some health care. That's what he said. But like I say all the time, I like Chris Wallace because he's take it straight to the point. I didn't see all of it, but I do have it recorded. Chris Wallace said, "You just signed the bill 5 days ago before the debate." Then Trump said, "Well, I have a health plan, been having one." And Chris asked him, "What is your health plan?" Then, of course, Trump went off and changed that subject real quick. And then Biden called Trump a big liar. And everybody know he's a liar. And the part I caught a while ago when Chris Wallace asked Trump to call the white nationalists out. Trump act like he was going to do it. Well, he did say, "All right, boys, stand down." I'm like, "All right, boys," like he's the leader of it. So kind of strange on that. But he never would just come out and condemn them for what they do. And he talking about the violence that is going on. Yeah, the numbers are completely up. They're up quite a bit all across America. Antifa, he talked about them, where he actually trying to say Antifa is the left wing. Well, technically, they're not. So I'm just kind of confused. and cutting each other off. You know, a lot of it was. Let me take this out here because I have still playing the reviews behind it. What's going on, radio? Welcome to the show. Uh, A. Thornton, welcome to the show. Um, yeah, it was crazy, super crazy, because it was like if Trump say something, he's yelling, throwing out different scenarios, uh, and a lot of them not true. Then, soon as Biden started answering something, Trump started cutting him off. He was like, wouldn't let him answer. And Chris Wallace kept saying, hey, both camps agreed to allow the other person 2 minutes uninterrupted to answer their questions. But that didn't happen. And I was like, this is some totally mess, which is really is really bad as a leader. As we can see, Trump don't work good up under stress. Even Chris Christie, he even mentioned that. A couple of people mentioned that after the debate, was saying and Chris Christie actually trained Trump for this debate, and he said he did it wrong. He said Trump was a 5 the whole time, and that's not how you do it. Made him come out looking like a big bully. So that's a issue within itself, and I'm confused about all of it because it looked like a hot mess. At one point, I was yelling at the TV. I'm like, Joe, man, you better say something. Say something. Don't let him just go off and you just stand there and don't say anything. Cut him off like he cut you off. Don't let him. Don't just stand there and take the abuse. Sometimes you got to say enough is enough. So I'm gonna go back and watch the full debate. I think it was full of mess. To be honest with you, I really think it was. I can tell who won. Welcome to the show, Corn. Well, I don't agree with that. He say Trump is a businessman, not a politician. American doesn't need another politician. We need somebody who's going to be fair for everybody, regardless if you are a businessman or a politician. We need somebody who's going to be for everybody. And as we can see, almost the last 4 years, we see where we are with Trump. We are in a big old mess and can't even get out of it right now. For the simple fact, we could have avoided this pandemic, but thanks to Trump, the people that was in place, he fired them as soon as he got in the office. So we are really in a big mess right now, thanks to Trump. The healthcare he's talking about is nothing. I think someone mentioned it was about Medicaid. And most people know it's hard to get on Medicaid. So that's not a good healthcare plan. And for somebody, once again, we're talking about, you said Trump is a businessman, which is true. He's not a very good businessman. For the simple fact, look at the news that came out a couple of days ago, paying $750 over the last 2 decades. That's not a good businessman. And then on top of that, if he win again, I think he have I think it's like 40 something million due up on something that he have to pay, a debt he owes. And we don't know who he owed that money to. So it's really not good. Trump is not the right person for America. He's not, he's proven everything we need to know. He probably could get a second term if he left everything in place that President Obama put in place, but he couldn't do that. So, but thank you for your comment, Corn. You all are welcome to make your comments. This open platform, we could talk about it, and that's all to it. A Thornton said he's a bully. He doesn't like to have his authority questioned. Biden is too polite. A lot of laugh. Yeah, because I was just yelling at the TV. I'm like, Biden, say something. It was like in a boxing match. He just stopped swinging, and I'm like, no, you gotta say something. Come back and say something. Do something. So it was jacked up. Welcome to the show, Sean Art Saxton out of L.A., out of California. It was a horrible event. Yes, it was. It was crazy. Actually, it was so crazy, it was embarrassing to have our leader up there acting like that. And then we have a potential new leader not standing up. So it's definitely not a good look for America altogether. That's my opinion. I've said before, I wish Joe would come out and go toe to toe with him. I wish he would, but that didn't happen tonight. Radio said Trump was terrible. He had like a 5-year-old. He can't talk about subject with any depth or knowledge. So true. He kept changing it, and that's even Chris Christie, the former governor of New York or New Jersey. He even said that's not the way he trained Trump. Well, we know what Chris used to do. I'm gonna move on. Sean Saxton said we need to educate leaders. Dumb minus dumb equal. It's not either. Exactly. It was terrible. It was terrible. Hopefully next Wednesday the vice president debate would be a little bit more organized. And I don't know. We need to do something because we need a leader that's going to stand up and be fair for everybody, not just one group of people and downplay other people. So we need some good, strong leaders. A. Thornton said we can't survive another 4 years of Trump. I've been saying that for a long time. And actually, I said if he got elected this past time, we needed to turn around and kiss our butt goodbye. Because I knew nothing good was going to come out of this. I knew nothing was going to be good on it at all. Welcome to the show, Latanya Holloway. She said the health plan leaves the regular upper lower middle class out. Exactly. It's nothing good. If Trump have a health plan, it's nothing good about it. Because nothing he have done really been good or beneficial to America people. So we as a people, it's important that we get out and vote come November the 3rd. Check your registration now. I believe you have until the 5th to register to vote in most states. Check it, get out and vote, and let your voice be heard, because one thing about it, even Trump could not say tonight that if he lose this election, he's going to leave. He made excuses. So we need to make sure we show up, vote, get him out, where there's no question about if he won or not. And then when he talked about the mail-in ballots, and it didn't make sense to me. Military been mailing in ballots for decades, and Trump talking about it's not good. I'm confused about that. But he mailed his in. Hey, I don't know. Okay, Sean. I was thinking it was 400, but I wasn't quite sure. I knew it was at the 4 at the beginning. So if Trump win, he gonna have a $400 million debt come up due if he win this next term. And we don't know who he owes this money to. And Nancy Pelosi came out and said that's a security threat to America, because he have this debt, but we don't know who he owe it to. Far as we know, he may be selling secrets to them, and that's a problem within. So what we need to do, we need to make sure we vote and get him out. We have to vote and get him out. This is an election where your life truly depends on it. For the simple fact, it's not going to end well for none of us. Far as we concerned, and because of Trump's shady ways, Trump could have taken and I don't know if he could do it, because we don't know what all he's signing. Trump could have made a business deal with someone for $400 million, and if he don't pay it, hell, he could have just sold America. We don't know. That's how shady he is. So it is a threat to our national security, because Trump lies. Every time he opened his mouth, he lied. Radio, I did see he had the rug a little bit thicker tonight. Sorry, throat started breaking up. As for corn, $400 million in debt. That's not a good business, man. Not at all. Not at all. So you can support who you want to support, but let's be truthful. I don't know your situation, but I can tell you, people that I know, myself, Trump is not the right one. And people say, why you want to support Biden Harris? Well, we tried Trump. I didn't vote for it, but we seen what he doing. So why continue to go that way? Latanya said you can't always fight stupid. You're true. You're right. Sometimes you see two people up there arguing, you don't know which one is the fool. So, so you're definitely true. I'm sorry. I've been up since 5 this morning and running all day long. Radio said I thought Chris Wallace kept losing control and keeping the debate from going off the rails. At one point he did, but he kind of surprised me when he said, well, Trump, do you want to change position? Like, hey, I'm running this. Would you like to come down here and change position? And so Normally Chris is pretty good, but dealing with Trump, it's hard. It's hard. And all those faces he kept making, I'm like, come on, dude. You're the president. I'm like, come on. Hey, Thornton said, yep. Latanya Holloway said, Trump and other celebrity do mail-in ballots. Exactly. It's a lot of people do mail-in ballots. A lot of people. And it's never been a problem. Never been a problem at all. But if we could do one, I think it'll be pretty good. But according to Trump, I think that would be funny. I'm sorry. Somebody just sent me something talking about how Samuel L. Jackson as the moderator of 2020 president and vice president debate. That would be funny. Yeah, that it won't be none of that went on tonight. I felt like what they should have done was cut off their microphones. When Trump got to that point, should have cut it off. When he didn't want to listen, should have cut it off. Welcome to the show, Ilya Hunt, out of L.A. L.A. showing up tonight. California love. Yay, yay. Also, Latanya said, I guess I'll start practicing Russian. No, we're not going that route. Because if it's up to them, like I said, we in trouble. We're in trouble. A. Thornton replied to Latanya, me too. Sean or Saxton said, you're so right. Never argue with a fool because from a distance you can't tell who's who. Hey, my pastor say that all the time. Don't do it. Ilya came into the room, said, hello, all. He also said, right, that is what I was saying. Radio said to see that kind of behavior from a sitting president was scary. Yes. And that's what one of the commentary after the debate, they were saying, if he get that frustrated at a debate, just imagine when issues happen. Might be the reason why he lied for months about the coronavirus and was saying that it wasn't a true virus. It was fake news. It'll blow over. It's not that bad. But at the same time, he's lying to us and doing 18 interviews on a podcast with someone and telling them this virus is really bad. And behind closed doors, telling that host this virus is really bad, worse than the flu. Instead of being honest with us, he chose not to. So, with that being said, do you want a leader like that that's going to lie to you? Or do you want someone to be straight up honest with you and tell you the truth? That's kind of like saying, if it's a report that someone is coming to attack us, do you want to tell us, oh, that's fake news? Or do you want us to get ready for war? And this virus, that's what it is. It's a invisible war, because we don't know what's going on. We don't know anything about it. So it's a scary thing. So we definitely need to get Trump out of office. Sean R. Saxton said, Samuel Jackson, let's do it. It's going to be a lot of bleep bleeps going on that night. I can tell you that now. It would be a lot of bleep, 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 bleep. And they will have to have that on cable. I'm not talking about CNN. It need to be on Showtime, HBO, or something like that. And that will be a great. I'm all for it because I would love to see somebody like that to host it. And coming in looking like Chef, he ain't taking it. Yeah, Hunt said, man, he has been lying since day one. I think he came out the womb lying, to be honest with you. Um, you know, I just feel like he probably came out lying just to be lying. But I'm all for that. Samuel Jackson, I'm for it because that's really interesting. I'm gonna send it to you, Sean, and if you're interested, hey, sign the petition. I don't know if it's on my page, but I'm gonna send it to you in just a minute. Oh, there you go. Yeah, definitely. I'm all for it. If we can make it happen, let's do it. Because that's I can see how that would start. I think it'll go something like this, ladies and gentlemen. In this debate, we have Trump and Biden, and conducting it, Samuel Jackson. And the first thing Samuel will say, all right, listen up, you bleep bleep. We ain't having that bleep bleep no more. It will go something similar like that. So, Radio said, well, at least Trump got got his tan more even than usual. He didn't have those white circles around his eyes. Yeah, I noticed that too. I was like, man, they sprayed him right before he came out. Right before he came out. They sprayed him down real good. He was looking really golden. I said, okay. And then that rug looked a little bit thicker, like it was just clean. Know how that when you clean your rug, it leave that streak in it. It was definitely straight and looked thick. I said, okay. In case y'all don't know what that rug we're talking about Trump hair. Radio said he had that what you call it, the candy rug or something on. He said he had some type of rug. I think they powdered him. Maybe they powdered him down before they put the spray on this time. Cotton candy rug. That's what Radio called it. Cotton candy rug. Yeah, I really. But hey, he pays $70,000 1 year in taxes to keep it tight. I don't know. I know some people that could have did a better job than that. But hey, each his own. It's definitely interesting. That debate, I feel like it was a hot mess. It was unprofessional, and I think it really had people around the world laughing at our leaders because of the way that Trump was acting, the faces he kept making like he was 5 years old, and it just didn't sit right for me. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he did. His approach tonight was when in doubt, lash out. That's from what I've seen. That's what he did all night long. Was lashed out, trying to make other people look bad, and it's just unnecessary to do that. If you're speaking the truth, you don't have to raise your voice. people are going to listen to you as long as you're speaking the truth. Or better yet, as long as you have confidence in what you're saying. You can say it with a calm voice. You don't have to do all that, cutting people off. Get a debate. Hey, let them say what they're going to say. If it's wrong, you come back and bring the facts. That's all you have to do. I just think Biden was a little bit too polite. I wish he would have came out a little bit more aggressive. At first, I thought he was when he said, wrong guy, wrong night, wrong time of day, whatever he said. I said, oh, Biden, he about it tonight. He must have been listening to some Master P before he came on, because he seemed like he was ready for it. That's all he do. He always have a temper tantrum when it's not going his way. That's all he do. He don't care about nobody but himself. And I don't know if y'all paid attention to something else. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that book to come out, because at the end of it, when the wives came up, his wife came up, Trump shook her hand. Joe Biden wife come up, gave him a kiss and a hug. They embraced each other. And that look on her, on Trump wife, it was like, why you didn't do me like that? I'm just saying, you have to show love for the woman. If you truly love the woman, you have to show love for them. They said on the news up here in Canada, a lot of people across the country was going to watch the debate. Yeah, but I'm sure they probably was laughing the whole time. So when I catch it tomorrow, I'm going to watch it. I cannot tell you. I don't know how it may feel, but either way, what I seen, it was terrible. It was terrible. It was like, come on. And some other things, I think I was just confused, and I don't know. Trump, I can't tell you what I even think about him. He's a bully. He's a thug leading the free world country. Well, allegedly free world country, because it's not a free world for everybody. So, but what he did tonight, he was a thug. That's all. Leonard doesn't love nor like him. She barely let him shake her hand. Exactly. I'm telling you, I'm waiting for that tell-all book. I'm waiting for it, because when it come out, it's gonna be some mess in there. And then on top of that, with Trump and the taxes, that bring up some more. It bring up a lot of question with the taxes, because what people have to realize, he claiming he's been audited. Now, the Internal Revenue Service saying they audit have nothing to do with him showing his taxes. Now, he's being audited because they feel like he had unnecessary write-off to keep from paying taxes. But here it is. This man unpaid $750 the year that he got into the White House. And most waitresses have to pay more than that. So $750 is all you paying? That's crazy. Exactly. It's convenience. It's nothing more. It's a business deal. He is a businessman, so it's a business deal. That's it. It's nothing more, nothing less. But Joe Joe Biden, uh, Kamala Harris, step up the game. Step it up, because we cannot take 4 more years of this mess. Step the game up. Let's take the White House, because Trump need to go. Did you see the part where Trump told the Proud Boys to stand back? Exactly. Stand back and stand down. That's why I said, and at the end of it, he mentioned, okay, boys, stand down. And I'm like, okay, boys. Like he's the leader of them, which he probably is, but allegedly. He that's that's jacked up anyway. How you gonna be a leader for everybody and you refuse to denounce people who is doing wrong, that are causing problems in America? And yeah, that's really a jacked up situation that people really need to pay attention to, because Trump don't care about us. And I did hear Biden say during this pandemic how the rich got richer. Even one of Trump homeboys on a private jet company, he got the largest amount of bailout, more than the commercial airlines got. And he owned private jets. So he's looking out for his homeboys. That's all he doing. Um, as soon as he is out of office, Melina will be gone with the gold with the goldfish. Yeah. She it been rumored. I don't know. I've seen pictures where she's walking around with some guy. I guess her Secret Service man, but they were making Google eyes at each other. And it's like, hey, now it also been rumored. I don't know. I'm not in the White House, but it been rumored that they don't even stay in the same room. So I don't know. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He wrote off $70,000 just for his personal hairdresser. Well, it might have been at peace right there, but it's $70,000 for 1 year. $70,000. Matter of fact, they may need to investigate his hairdresser, because how much money did they claim? Oops. Sorry about that. It's late. Been running quite a bit, having to make sure my wife is straight. Latanya Holloway said the Proud Boys equal good old boy network. That's all it is. That's all it is. Trump don't care about us. He don't. And it's sad that so many people are still refusing to vote. My answer to those people: don't complain. Don't complain. Hope you never have to go to court, because Trump have appointed, what was it, 100 and, was it 81 or 91? Hold on, I wrote it down. from the other day. 198 judges. Trump have appointed 198 judges that since he been in office. And guess what? None of them look like me. So it's going to be a sad day. I wish Biden would have hit on the Supreme Court a little bit more, because when they asked about Trump trying to get the nominee in there, Trump cut him off. Didn't want to talk about it. He bring up other stuff. He don't want to talk about what's true. I feel like this. What they should do now, I feel like what they should do on the next one, once the other person is answering, cut the other person mic off. Get him the full 2 minutes. If it don't work like that, do it where they in 2 different locations. Do it virtual, where once you ask a question, that person answer, cut their mic off, go to the other person. Get them that opportunity to get their point across without being interrupted. That's how you solve a lot of it. Radio said if Trump loses, 10 and again, stocks will plummet. Yeah, because he's keeping it. Well, we're keeping them in business because that's our tax dollars paying for that. So, matter of fact, I might need to look at their stock anyway, see if they on the stock market, because 10 in a can, that's they making some good money. I'm gonna have to do a research on them. I know I have some stock people out here listening that probably would know right off the end. Let me see. See if yeah, I'm gonna have to do a work research on that and find out find out the name of the company that does that product and see, because they stock probably higher than Apple, for the simple fact that Trump keeping them in business. He probably used at least 50 to 100 cans a week, and then he run out because the shipping take too long. That's when we start seeing those eyes be white, be looking like a raccoon. Okay. Modelco 10. Well, they have different brand, but let me see if they're on the stock market, because I'm gonna research that tomorrow and find out and see, because I need to find out who have that. He said, "You're right. Whoever sprayed the 10 in a can on him did a good job tonight." Yeah, because he was looking like one of those guys that be in Vegas that'll just stand there and don't move. There's one out there that is all gold, and he'll just stand there for a long time without moving, have his hat out, trying to get coins or whatever. Yeah, Trump was looking like one of those tonight. So, but hey, Biden, you need to step your game up. I'm serious. You need to step it up. I know I follow you on Twitter, and I know you listening. Step your game up. You need to come at it. You can't take a knife to a gunfight. You got to be armed just like him. You need to take a gun just like Trump. You need to come with it on the next one. no holds bar. Let's do it. Um, and I don't know if Trump hit on if Biden hit on the fact of the taxes. I I wasn't able to see the whole debate, but I do have it recorded, and I'm going to take a look at it tomorrow, so I can see what's what on it and go from there. Because we need a strong leader. Trump is not it. Being a bully and a scary bully at that, Trump is not a great leader. Uh, yeah, human mannequin. That's what. That's why I was thinking about it. It's late. I've been up since 5 this morning, and it's definitely late. I wonder if Biden will come out swinging more on the next debate. I sure hope so. Um, uh, is this the link you sent me for the Samuel Jackson? Um, Not sure if this is the link or not, but if so, the link is in the chat for the Samuel Jackson. Get him to moderate the next debates, and I would love to see that. Um, I would love to see it because it would. It definitely would not happen the way it happened tonight. And oh, so it's already at 100. Hey, I feel like it'll hit 1 million by in the morning because once it get up there, it's gonna be like, hey, it's gonna go down like 4 flat tires in the spare two. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be shutting it down here shortly. I think I might actually do a show tomorrow even. Excuse me. Um, I might do a show tomorrow even also. Um, because I know it's been a rough day, so I'm all for it. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in the Obama house or watching this going this Gone Show debate. Man, the Gone Show. I used to watch that as a child. So yeah, I could just imagine the conversation going on right now in Trump camp. They probably be praising him, talking about, man, you did a good job. You did a good job. No, he looked like a fool. That's what he looked like. And in Biden camp, they should be telling him, hey, man, you got to step up. You have to step up. See, Sirius and start messing with me, trying to pull up stuff. But definitely, we need some good, strong leaders that is going to lead us and not lie to us and be for everybody and call it out like it is. And call it out like it is and go from there. I have people sending me stuff. I've been thinking it's something I need to talk about on the air, but okay, it's almost like the Republican, the more stupid Trump look, the better he is doing. Exactly. Sean said radio for show. You know, he and Michelle upset probably have already called him. Like, dude, what are you doing? You can't let him just talk to you any type of way. You got to stand up, man up. So hopefully Biden come with the next one. Hopefully Senator Harris is ready next Wednesday. when she go up against Pence, and hopefully Pence don't come in the same way Trump did. But I think Senator Harris will give him a run for his money. And it's going to be very interesting next week. And then when Trump and Biden meet again, at one point, I don't know, when Biden turned toward him, started doing his hand like this, I thought he was finna do a Donna Ross, reach out and touch. So how like, hey, it's about to go down. So, but at the same time, I know I don't have patience for somebody like that. I don't know. It'd be crazy. Harris would eat Pence alive. Pence always scared the the tough question. That's why Trump picked him. That's why Trump picked him, for the simple fact he's just like Trump. Only thing he don't do like Trump, he don't come up and start trying to be a bully. He'll say things, but he won't act like Trump, making faces. You know, come on now. You're a leader. You have to have tough skin. Sean said, I can't wait for the debate. She got skills. Yes. And I could just imagine some of the followers that I left comments on a page when they said certain things about her. I could just imagine what they've said tonight. And they probably dogging her, dogging Biden, and everything else. But that's their opinion. They entitled to it. But hey, one thing I won't do is let you come and dog a sister out that is doing something, if you agree with her or not. But you got to remember, she was doing her job. That's what it's all about. She was doing her job. It wasn't nothing personal. If the person wasn't in the system in the first place, she wouldn't have to send them to jail. That's all I'm saying. So don't blame her for doing her job. Maybe you that type of person to have, do your job. But if she's doing her job and doing it right, hey, she had to send people to jail, regardless of what color they were. Pence was picked for VP on the sole reason of appealing the evangelist vote. Exactly. Because, like I said last week, they did like a prayer or something for him in Washington, and all these folks was out there, and I'm like, something don't look right about this. And one of I think it was Billy Graham's son that led the prayer. I'm like, oh, yeah. You cannot be, well, I'm not going to get into religion, but it's certain standards that you have as a child of God. And what Trump presented, that's not them. That's not them. Talking about grabbing a woman by the cuckoo. And then he also hung out with pedophiles. And he talked about any woman that say anything about him mean and nasty. But then somebody who who is convicted, that is in jail for being a pedophile, providing the service to you, allegedly to you and other people, and you say you wish them well. So you cannot be that type of person to be able to do both of those. What's going on, Charles Hunt? Man, I was starting to worry about you. Glad you made it in tonight. I know we're a little bit late. I came on earlier and didn't stay on long because my wife needed me to do something for her, so have to take care of her first. Sean said, patting them pockets makes you forget your standard. Oops. See, you starting mess, Sean. That's what a lot of people don't want to realize. People look at money, which is the root to all evil, and they look at that before they look at anything else. They'll sell out their mama for $1. So, and unfortunately, that's the society that we live in today. People will sell a soul for $1. I don't understand it. It's, I guess they say everybody have that magic number, but I'm not selling my soul to the devil. Not for a magic number. No. I don't have time for that. Because at the end of the day, I have to answer for that. I have to be the one to come back, and when I get to that gate, it don't make a difference how much money I have. I can't take it with me. I have to answer for that. That's why when I bring certain groups on, reach out to certain groups that are doing positive things in the community, I reach out to them. I support them. Look at the one that was on last night, Lynn's Beauty Depot. She gave an opportunity to small business to come and set up a booth at her table, at her shop, where they gonna provide the tables and everything, have it looking nice for you. You just gotta bring your merchandise. You set it up through their website and come out there, not charging anything to do it, which I think is a wonderful thing. Radio said, follow the money. That's what leads to the truth about these politicians. Exactly. Put it like this. I'm going to say allegedly, it's some politician here in Texas for years have been getting paid. And like I said, allegedly, because here it is, we're in Texas. Texas only have one casino down in Eagle Pass, Texas, which is right on the border of Mexico. The only casino in Texas. So in the Dallas area, in order to go to a casino, we either have to go to Oklahoma or Shreveport. Now, you would think if you know a lot of your residents coming out of Dallas, either going to Oklahoma or Shreveport to the casino, why you won't get them here in Texas? So I'm like, hey, we have a horse track here. That would be a perfect spot for a casino. There's plenty of space. But instead, you align that money to go to other states where that money can be kept right here in Texas. Just like the lotto. A lot of people talk about the lotto. Yeah, we have it here. It's supposed to support the school system. but they're not paying the teachers enough money. It's not enough money. It's a lot of school teachers living paycheck to paycheck. So you're right, radio. We need to follow the money. Yeah, this election this year will go down in the history book because this has been a crazy year. A crazy year. Matter of fact, I'm glad you mentioned that. Made me think about it. Sunday, I may end up doing 2 shows Sundays. This coming up Sunday because I mentioned last night I've been working with Miss Kincaid, trying to get her schedule for the show. The only time she have is Sunday at 5 p.m. So I said I'll take what I can. You're doing me a favor by coming on. So I probably end up doing 2 shows on Sunday, one at 5 and then one at 8. So at 5 p.m. Sunday, we will be talking about mental health. We will be talking about mental health because here it is. There's too much stuff is going on in America, around the world, where people are stressed out, people are being killed. I see one of my friends. I don't know if they put it on there tonight, but the last 2 nights they put it was shooting in their neighborhood. I see Smash the topic. It's always shooting going on in Dallas. So, and this is not police killing, just crimes in general. That's because we're in rough times right now. People are desperate, trying to survive, trying to provide for their families. So Sunday, 5 p.m. Central, we will be talking with Miss Kincaid. You can live chat with us during the show. If you have subjects that you want to talk about, get on the show early. Not sure how long she's going to be able to stay on, but I have to be mindful of her for a time because right now they have 6 days they working, sun up to sundown. And she texted me this morning and said that she could come on Sunday. She had someone to cancel, so she have an opening Sunday. I said, that's fine, I'll take it. So definitely tune into the show Sunday, 5 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to continue talking about it because I want y'all to come out. She's going to be here to help us during this trying time with the killings that have gone on. Just so people are so stressed out trying to figure out how they're going to pay their bills, lost their loved ones. So come Sunday, 5 p.m. Central Time, we will be having Miss Kincaid on the show. So definitely tune in then if it's something that is on your mind that you've been stressing about. This is the time to be able to talk about it and basically get free help. And if you are in the DFW area or in Texas, she can serve you. So definitely tune in Sunday, 5 p.m. Radio said, even though I live in Canada, what is happening in the U.S. could just as easily happen here. Never take democracy for granted. You're right. Because people are desperate. People are desperate. I don't know why, but here in Dallas, for some reason, we still have people that want to leave their kids in the car running. Then the car is stolen. We have people jacking people for cars, just all type of stuff going on. Um, it's really crazy, and we still I keep seeing all these stories like every day is some type of story coming around where the grown folks are molesting the kids. I just seen a story today where and I'm trying to pull it up. This woman molested her son. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. This was in Utah County. A woman charged with raping her son. And the problem is, it's going to continue to, the victims are going to have lifetime damage that they're going to have to deal with. So that's why we try to provide counseling, because I'm sure it's probably someone that listened to me that have dealt with some type of abuse growing up and they still dealing with it. So those are the things we are going to hit on Sunday. See, I went to pull up that story, then two other stories came up. One of Youth Correctional Center employee in Louisiana arrested after admitting to having sex with a juvenile offender. And that was in Monroe. Then you have my phone tripping tonight. Female cop 44 jail for having sex with teen son of a police colleague. She used to date another policeman, and she had sex with his son. This is some sick people, and she was a police officer. So it's crazy. So we're gonna hit on that on Sunday. Hopefully, y'all join us. I'm probably gonna come on again tomorrow because I know I normally try to put my time, let all the questions be answered, and because I've had such a long day and have to make sure my wife is okay. I have to. That's my first duty, making sure she's taken care of. Yeah, that is crazy radio. So definitely tune in 5 p.m. Central Time. We're gonna hit on several stuff. I'm gonna find out exactly how long she's gonna be on, because if she couldn't come on this week, I think she said it'd be like the middle of next month before she had more time to come on. So Sunday I will do 2 shows, and we're gonna hit on a lot of stuff. I still get people making comments from when we did the show last time talking about dealing with a malicious parent. So we may hit on that Sunday a little bit also, because that affects everyone. You may know someone who is a malicious parent, or it could be you. You could have grew up in a malicious parent household. That could be male or female. So we working all of that out. If it's something in particular that y'all want us to hit on, definitely send me a message. If you don't want to put it in the chat, send me an email. Or send me an instant message on Facebook or on the social media, and I'll make sure we hit on it Sunday. Try to bring shows like that and go from there. But hey, it's been a long day. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in tonight. If you are in Chicago, go to healamericatour.com, register for the conference they have starting tomorrow. You can listen to it. You can actually watch it online starting at 5:30 tomorrow. healamericatour.com. It's only some great. Definitely support them, and it's free. So if you're in Chicago, it's free. They have social distance set up where you could be safe. And here's some of these testimonies that's coming out of them. So definitely support them. healamericatour.com. And you can find out all the information. It's free. They're going to be coming to Baton Rouge and LA soon. LA in, I want to say, December. So definitely get ready for that for all the followers in LA. It's definitely a pretty good cause. Trying to hit on different subjects that happen in our community. So definitely take a look at that. So until I may come back on tomorrow, if I don't, I will see y'all Thursday night with Miss Risky, 8 p.m. Central Time. And I know we're going to be on 9 come Thursday night. So if I don't come on tomorrow, I'll see y'all Thursday. I love each and every one of you. Until then, peace.